Didn't start recording, but now I'm recording. Didn't start live, now I'm more live. But welcome back, everybody that's tuning into your boy. We didn't hit a milestone that I didn't think I was gonna hit as soon as I did, bro. Well, as early as I did. To me personally, you know what I mean. I feel like I've been taking this content 100% seriously for the last year. Been doing it for the last 3 years, but I've been taking it as serious as I'm willing to. You know what I mean. Not as 100%, but I'm doing a lot more than I have been. Doing it to a lot of my best ability. A lot of the times, taking it more seriously. And I hit 1,000 subs on one post, bro. 1,000 subs on one post. That's the most subs I've ever had on one post. Most subs I damn near only had 2,000 subs before the post. You know, so it was crazy to see how I can get 1,000 subs just on one post. You know what I mean? It just let me know that this shit can't happen overnight, but I want this shit to last. You know what I mean? I want a legacy to be built off this shit. This shit is just for structure. What that boy might say, this is just structure. I'm trying to keep it P, trying to keep it player for y'all, but you know, it's just certain milestones when I hit, bro. I won't be able to keep it in, but right now we still in the beginning of stages. We still in the beginning, you know what I mean? So still early. We still trying to fight for our spot in this YouTube content space, but eventually we will be at the top of the top of the top. So make sure to keep the notification bells on. Make sure to keep that sub button pressed, like button pressed, everything pressed, so we won't be pressed when I'm at the top. You know what I mean? It'd be easy for y'all to tune into your boy. Easy, measly, and free 99 right now. So make sure to keep on keeping on with your boy. But I ain't mean to do all that rambling and running and all that bully, jivey, shitty, bitty shit. I did just drop some videos yesterday, though, and I will be dropping another video later. So make sure to tune in. I ain't need me to start that shit. But we finna do something light today, a little 20-30 minute live stream. Hopefully we can get a couple people in this bitch. I am sourcing 4 or 5K subs. Hopefully we can hit that by the end of next month. We at 3K right now. I think we at like 3,200 to be exact. But hopefully we can really, you know, turn the tide, get to that 5K. My goals are back here. It is 25,000 followers on YouTube by the end of the year. Those are my yearly goals. I got a lot of stuff that I want to accomplish this year. 5K subs on every other platform. At least 5K subs on every other platform. Besides like Instagram and shit. Obviously I want more than 5K subs on my Instagram. But as far as YouTube goes, Twitch goes, shit like that, I want to have at least 25K on YouTube and at least 5K on Twitch. And y'all can help your boy out doing that shit. You know what I mean? We just hit that 3,000 mark on YouTube. We had about 100 followers on Twitch. So I think we can make it happen if we really turn the tide, turn the shit up. But that's all we gotta do is be consistent, be disciplined, and keep on keeping on, keep the gas on these niggas' necks, all gas, no break at all times. That's what people fail to realize sometimes. It's not about like, it is about the quality of the content, but at the end of the day, if you more disciplined and you more consistent than somebody else, they content will never overshadow yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's so much. You're overshadowing somebody by the quantity of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would rather have 100 million friends than $100 million, because the quantity of my friends are oversaturating the status of the $100 million. You know what I mean? The quality of just having one person with $100 million, because all my 100 million friends might not be, you know what I mean, the top upper echelon quality, but you know what I mean, I got enough. I might have enough of those top upper echelon friends to cover all those people that's not in that position. You know what I mean? So it's all about a lot of shit is situational. So people just gotta understand the situation. I was telling my brother about this shit last night. Everything is purpose, direction, and discipline. That's everything that you want to do in life. First, you find your purpose, then you find the direction you want to take your purpose at, whether it's good, bad, evil. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do with that purpose, that's the direction, and then discipline with the purpose and the direction that you chose with your goal or whatever the case may be, bro. That's all it takes to complete something in life, bro. That's it. That's all, bro. Finding the purpose, creating direction with their purpose, bro, and executing by being consistent with discipline. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And I guarantee you, 90% of the time you'll fucking succeed, bro. And I'll take 90% over anything else. You get what I'm saying? Because it'll never be 100%. Nothing is 100% in this world, except for you're gonna die. That's it. That's the only thing that's 100% in this world. But let's get straight into this shit. I ain't mean to take up all that time rambling. I'm gonna do all that shit in the backing around, but. Make sure my mic is turned all the way up. I know I be sounding low as hell, bro. Y'all gotta let me know if I really do be sounding like too low, cause I think my mic just got dropped too many times or some shit. But let's get straight into the reaction. We finna see some Dashcam crazy ass, no mercy police chase, brutal pit maneuvers. You know how these boys get down. These boys in blue. If you're watching this shit on YouTube later on, not live, welcome back to another edition of AZ Reaction. These boys in blue get real, dirty, dangerous, disrespectful with the pit maneuvers. So let's see how bad these drivers are finna get put into place.
Hey, adrenaline junkies! Welcome to
Adrenaline junkie. He ride? He was trying to get out that bitch while being pitted. He was trying to get out of the car as
Adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Karma. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in.
I ain't gonna lie, this is the one thing I do hate about police chases, that they try to justify on a big scale. Like, they try to be like, if it wasn't for the person running, then all those people wouldn't have got hurt. Like, when people get hurt doing police chases and shit like that, and they be like, well, if you didn't run, all these people wouldn't have been killed. Whoa, buddy. You knew exactly the reason I ran. I ran because you were chasing me. That's the only reason somebody runs away. That is literally the only reason why somebody is running away, because somebody else is chasing them. That's it. If cops were better at their damn job, people act like, police officers act like criminals are supposed to be easy when they get caught. No, nigga, I'm a criminal. I'm not gonna make your job easy for you. I'm gonna make this as hard as possible. Every single time you meet with me, if I was a criminal, every single time you meet me, I guarantee you I will make it the hardest day of your fucking life. Guarantee I will make it the hardest day of your damn life. Because that's my job. My job is to be a criminal. Your job is to stop me. Nigga, cops and robbers, nigga. Good and easy. Ain't gonna play around. Look, 12 didn't have no remorse. Policia.
On June 3rd, 2024, a high-speed pursuit unfolded on I-4 as a sedan driven by Wilfred Ruiz reached 120 miles per hour, collided with multiple vehicles, and recklessly endangered troopers and the public.
Take me through that. Go back through the. Go. Ish. They better not pin his ass in front of him. Is it? Ooh, zigzag. He said, take me through. Hey, this other guy pissed. I know this other kid pissed as hell because he can't speed up because the sheriff right there. He can't just get out of the situation by speeding up hella because he might get caught up in the fire. Then he can't bag up because he damn near in their way. You know what I mean? If he just brake check one of their ass, and he definitely cooked on that aspect, or he might crash into another car. So he really just wrong time, wrong place type of nigga. And then the nigga using him as a pick of screen and shit. Got him. Damn. Catch him. Ew. James Harden stepped through. Bam. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. No, dude. Damn.
Ruiz was finally stopped using a PIT maneuver. He was detained, treated for overdose symptoms, and officers recovered cocaine, scales, and baggies from the vehicle, indicating intent to distribute. On October 6, 2023 at 8:46 p.m., Trooper A. Matthews assisted Sergeant Calvert in pursuing a stolen GMC Acadia. The vehicle fled recklessly through Atlanta, ignoring traffic laws and evading multiple law enforcement agencies.
Fucked. Don't know. This is the one thing that people don't understand about stealing cars, driving away from the police, or like doing any type of high speed or getting away, anything. You have to know your damn terrain. Number one, know your vehicle, know your terrain. That's it. Those are the number one things that you have to know. Because if you don't know that shit, you fucked. Fucked.
Yep, going through the parking lot, coming back out onto West End. 795 is going to have primary. 795 is going to have primary. Can't do it.
Ooh, dumbass. He seen that crash and said, oh.
1050, still going.
1050, still going. Pet. Buddy said, I'll be damned. Look at this nigga. Buddy say, I'd be damned if I get caught. You might as well give up. Ain't nobody you keep going, bro. You better have El Chapo type drugs on you. Bail out. Oh, hell no. Any nigga that run like Jim Carrey in The Grinch is never getting away. One of them ran off on the plug twice, ass runs. What the hell is that? That nigga got in the car and started high stepping. Look at his knee. Look.
After striking a Chrysler 300 and a guardrail, Matthews executed a successful petit maneuver. The driver, Willie Joe Williams, fled on foot but was captured with a taser.
Damn. What she say? Feet don't fail me now. Them feet was out of there. Please, feet don't fail me now.
Successful petit maneuver. The driver, Willie Joe Williams, fled on foot but was captured with a taser, showing signs of alcohol impairment and refusing a blood test.
They say, feet don't fail me now. Feet was failing that boy. Shit.
Y'all check the car? East, 20 East at Lowry. That silver Mercedes sedan.
On March 25th, 2023, Georgia State Patrol responded to assist Atlanta police after a stolen silver Mercedes-Benz SUV sped through E20, weaving dangerously through traffic. The driver ignored all traffic laws, prompting a pursuit.
That's police Benz behind that wheel. He ain't gonna lie, he low-key jumping through shit.
Mercedes-Benz SUV sped through E20, weaving dangerously through traffic. The driver ignored all traffic laws, prompting a pursuit.
Right lane, Phoenix on there. Passing Malin Ave. It should be hard to miss us. Just struggling northbound.
Oh! Damn! If you made this part of the video, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you watch this shit on YouTube later on. But god damn, he thought he was Johnny 200. Johnny 200. Stupid. Damn.
The chase ended in a multi-vehicle crash. The driver, Michael Smith, and a female passenger fled on foot, but were apprehended. Smith was positively identified and taken into custody by Atlanta police, while the stolen vehicle was linked to him.
Out of there. Out of there. GSP on the ass. Shake blade. GSP, shake blade on the ass.
On September 28, 2024, a police officer on patrol along US 78 noticed a gray Dodge Ram speeding at 107 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone. Without hesitation, the officer activated his lights and siren, attempting to catch up to the truck.
I know he's not gonna execute a pit off back. I know he's not gonna execute a pit off back. This is another thing that I don't like about police officers. That's an abuse of power. You ain't do shit but catch him speeding, nigga. Relax. This nigga might be trying to. You could kill him doing a pit maneuver, nigga. You need to relax. That's what they don't understand. Like, speeding is not that much of an infraction. I understand if you doing, okay, he's doing 50 over, but there's absolutely no traffic in front of him. Absolutely nobody that he's endangering going this fast at the moment but himself. People need to understand that you kind of put a person in a position to harm other motherfuckers when you start giving them the opportunity to act uncomfortable or to act insane. When you give them that opportunity, most people don't, you know what I mean, don't know how to be sane. Most people are ready to flip the fuck out because they're nervous. So he might have seen you and was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Now I'm gonna kill 3 people. Look at that. Pitted his ass immediately. PIT his ass. He hasn't been on his ass for
As the pursuit escalated, officers decided to execute a TVI. The maneuver successfully spun the truck out of control, sending it crashing into a utility pole, which snapped in half from the force of the impact, creating chaos at the scene. With the vehicle disabled, officers approached cautiously, and upon additional backup arriving, they were able to safely remove the driver from the wrecked truck.
Boy, neck broke. How y'all thought y'all was getting him out the car?
The driver, later identified as Mr. Hotchkiss, was found to have a strong odor of alcohol. He was arrested and charged with a number of offenses, including fleeing, reckless driving, failure to stop at a red light, speeding, driving without a seatbelt, and driving under the influence.
Y'all tell me which one of them charges was the most unnecessary charge they could have gave his ass. Y'all sit back and tell me which one of the fucking charges was the dumbest charges. That's how you know when they can, they will. Listen to these charges.
A red light, speeding, driving without a seatbelt, and driving under the influence.
Why do you care about that? Why do you care about that driver without a seatbelt?
In June 2024, while patrolling in Little Rock, police officers noticed a black Dodge Charger committing a traffic violation. When they attempted to initiate a traffic stop by activating their emergency lights, the driver chose to flee, leading officers on a dangerous high-speed pursuit that began near a gas station.
Brinked. What did I say before the video started? Know your vehicle, know your terrain. He didn't know his vehicle. Them rear wheels cooked his ass.
Traffic stop by activating their emergency lights. The driver chose to flee, leading officers on a dangerous high-speed pursuit that began near a gas station.
Cooking his ass. Rear wheel cooking his ass. He's been paying that bitch though. Man, the guy was like, go.
The Charger sped recklessly through city streets, and at one intersection, the driver lost control while trying to make a sharp turn. However, before officers could close in, the suspect regained control of the vehicle and continued the pursuit at high speed.
That front tire was fire. He was bound. That was bound to happen. Look how he came on across that corner. Look how he came up on that corner. That boy was cooked turkey. Cooked turkey meat. Absolutely shocked.
And continued the pursuit at high speed.
Spin off way earlier. He was slowing down. Look, he started to speed up. The wheels out of the infraction.
Moments later, the chase took a dramatic turn when the Charger collided with an 18-wheeler, significantly slowing the vehicle.
Stop that. Just give it up, bro. Bro, people, whoa! Do you see what I see? Did you see what I see? Did you just see what I've seen right now? If you see what I've seen right now, please let me know down in the comments, in the chat right now. If you've seen what I seen when I seen it. What the hell is going on? These police officers, first of all, I don't understand why some criminals are dumb enough not to understand. If you don't have El Chapo level drugs, El Chapo level warrants, doing all of this shit is unnecessary. You're just adding 4 or 5 years onto the sentence that you're already gonna get. If you already shouldn't be out and about if you got all these different warrants and arrests and shit like that. Dumbass criminals make police officers look so good. That's what it is. Dumbass criminals make them look so good. But why in the hell did 12 pit maneuver they ass out the car like that? I don't know if anybody's seen it, but they ass just did a tumble roll out this mother. Look. Boom. Out there. Look at that. That's a body. Everybody. That boy said body yaddy all over. That body yaddy is all over the ground. Rolling over. Body yaddy roll over. Body stuff. Dumbass. Dead. Look at that.
Recognizing the opportunity, officers executed a precise PT maneuver, disabling the car. But just as the vehicle came to a stop, the driver jumped out while it was still moving and fled the scene on foot.
He said, I'm not catching that guy.
Despite their efforts, officers were unable to catch the suspect, who successfully escaped into the surrounding area. The abandoned vehicle was later inspected and towed back to police headquarters for further investigation.
Out of there! That boy said, out of there! Merchant got up out of there like that.
On May 24th, 2023, Cobb County Police located a stolen vehicle on I-75 South.
What they say? Come on, black boy. Cobb. They gonna knock your ass out. Cobb.
Driven by a suspect linked to an armed robbery, the pursuit began after the suspect committed the robbery and then stole a pickup truck in a frantic bid to escape.
For heavy traffic on the right shoulder, 80 miles an hour. Get off of Windy Hill.
Very preferred place to be in if it's clear.
Fitness ass, stupid. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a police officer, bro, that would be that. I know why they do it, because that is the funnest shit. I'm finna tear this bitch up and tear your shit up, and I ain't finna get no bad points for it. I'm finna get all the cool points for it. It's not illegal if I do it. I'm finna GTA your ass in real life, nigga. And watch how many cool points I get back at the station for doing this shit too. A successful pit maneuver, your ass the man back at the station. I know it. Especially if you flip somebody.
As officers closed in, the suspect discarded his weapon, but continued to hold a knife to his neck, creating a tense standoff.
Alright, let's see what's coming up!
After a brief standoff, the suspect finally dropped the knife and complied with police orders, lying down on the ground to be taken into custody. In tears, the suspect reportedly said, "I just wanted to get away." On September 11th, 2024, Officer Lasso Silva of the Florida Highway Patrol's Crime Suppression Unit responded to a report of a vehicle theft in progress.
Alright, I'm taking radio traffic.
Oh, do it. Wow. Got him. Out of there. Damn. He gonna put like 4 different. Oh, he got him. Damn, that was too big.
10-4, but the vehicle's continuing. The vehicle's continuing.
As the suspect attempted to flee, Officer Keller deployed his K-9, who swiftly apprehended the driver of the white truck. Meanwhile, officers managed to secure and handcuff the rear passenger, bringing the chase to a quick and effective end.
12, no, they be doing too much. 12, no, they be doing too much, bro. Ain't no reason you had to grab that young man up like that. You look how you grabbed his ass.
The rear passenger, bringing the chase to a quick and effective end.
I know he talking.
From the moment Jawan Savals Hall noticed.
Bro, look how he just gripped this man up, bro. I'm filing the case on. I'm putting the cases on all you bitches. If I'm a criminal, bro, I'm yelling in the back of this police car. Ain't no reason why a grown man should have gripped this. Look how he
Rear
grabbed
passenger, bringing the chase to a quick and effective end.
Pick that man up by his shirt. Like he a high school bully or something. What the hell?
From the moment Jawan Savals Hall noticed the patrol car, suspicion turned into a full-blown escape. One slight move from police, and he hit the gas, sparking a high-speed chase that pushed both man and machine to the edge.
Keep it. He's trying to keep it. Hey. Almost heavy. Got the cookie.
Despite a well-executed Paiti maneuver, Hall's vehicle kept going, forcing a second strike. The car flipped and finally came to a stop, but the drama wasn't over.
Rears out of there.
We're still continuing westbound, speeds 40 miles an hour. He's barely able to control it. Vehicle's almost DND.
Ooh, they spun. Ew. Yeah. Side whining. Dirty whining. Ish. Killed him. Dirty whining. Flip that boy. I knew that was coming. Ugh. He's still trying to hit that gas.
Hall refused to comply, staying inside the wreckage and ignoring commands. What could have been a peaceful surrender turned into a tense standoff, and ending just as reckless as the chase itself.
Hands up! Hands up, motherfucker! Hands up on the ground! I will kill you!
Relax. That's what I be talking about. 12 be too hot. Hot. I will kill you. I will do it. Get on the ground.
Hands up on the ground! I will kill you!
Oh my God. No need for that. No need for all that. That's one of my cases.
Still at 93 miles per hour.
A dramatic police chase in Florida was captured on a Florida Highway Patrol Dashcam after troopers identified a vehicle reported stolen days earlier. Stolen days earlier.
Got him. Not on the Charger. Slow down a little bit.
The chase continued through several roads, posing a significant threat to public safety. To bring the dangerous situation to an end, troopers executed a PI-T maneuver, forcing the vehicle to a stop.
On the brink of destruction.
The suspect was quickly apprehended without any further incident or damage and taken into custody.
Niggas just be trying to get a piece of the action. Let me get in there. Let me get in there. Listen, let me grab some.
Station 1046 traffic at 1437.
Check test traffic stop, please.
County police have released footage capturing a dramatic high-speed chase involving 28-year-old Osvaldo Llosa Garcia. The incident began during a routine traffic stop when Garcia suddenly fled and opened fire on pursuing officers. The chase spanned 130 miles per hour, with the suspect recklessly endangering lives as he shot at police.
We're back to medium traffic, speed at 100. Hey, he's pointing the gun at me. Hey, he's fired. Shots fired, shots fired. He's popping off shots now. He's about to lose him.
Gotcha.
Garcia was eventually apprehended and taken into custody without further incident. He now faces multiple charges, including fleeing from police.
I ain't gonna lie to you, the way they just Mission Impossible CIA movement on his ass is perfect. Crashed on his ass, he tried to get up out of there, 3 of their ass came up and pointing guns drawn. Get your dumb ass on the ground. See what happens if you make another move, nigga. I'll turn your ass into change, nigga. Keep it up, make me have to make change, bitch.
Without further incident, he now faces multiple charges, including fleeing from police, excessive speeding, and illegally driving on a divided highway. Authorities say additional charges are likely as the investigation continues. On June 29, 2023, dispatch received a report of a vehicle evading a traffic stop in Winnebago County. Officers quickly initiated a pursuit, but the suspect, driving erratically at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, posed a serious risk to himself and others on the road. As the chase progressed, the suspect abandoned the vehicle, which rolled into a ditch, causing him to briefly lose his balance. Seizing the opportunity, police closed in, but the suspect regained his footing and fled on foot. Despite his efforts to escape, law enforcement officers successfully apprehended him after a short-foot pursuit. This incident underscores the high risks law enforcement officers face in these dangerous situations and the challenges involved in dealing with individuals who are determined to evade capture. In this breathless pursuit, every rev of the engine pushes the fugitive closer to the edge. Each second a gamble between freedom and finality. He's not just running from the law, he's racing against fate itself.
Nah, they not gonna do a pit. I thought they was gonna do a pit maneuver on a goddamn motorcycle. That car didn't been gone though. It's up on the streets.
This isn't just a chase, it's a battle of endurance. A marathon measured in gallons, not miles. But while the fugitive fears the needle hitting empty, the police never run out of fuel or patience.
He got that bitch on a swibbity. With the infractions, everybody after this man, he's going to there. It's a. Tell me this man ain't on a mission. Extra professional. Extraterrestrial. Insensational. This boy is crazy. Look at that. Gone. To there. What did I say? This boy was the perfect example of the exact thing I was saying. Know your road, know your terrain, and know your vehicle. He knew both, and look how he doing 12 ass. Doing they ass in.
Both sides drive with relentless precision. The officers handle each curve with trained control, while the suspect throws caution to the wind, cutting corners like he's got nothing left to lose. Tires screech, hearts pound, but there's only one finish line.
He just ain't got no bike. If he would have had a faster bike, he would have been cooking it. If he would have had a better bike, he would have been cooking it. Bend the block on his ass. Yeah, right on that shit. All the time. Skit. Bicycle pedals up like this. Good, man.
And fate waits for no one. Despite his daring maneuvers and desperate speed, the fugitive's run ends in the cold click of handcuffs. His escape may have been thrilling, but the law doesn't lose.
If I was still, I'd be like, thanks for the ride though. I would have never been able to ride like that shit
on June 28th, 2025, an officer with the Pleasant Prairie Police.
I would have never been able to ride like that shit on my own. So I would have been like, thank you very much, my boy. Thank you for the ride. You got me out here riding like I've never rode before. He had that boy in zoomy mode. What the hell? He ain't never rode like that before. Look at this shit. He bending corners. Bending shit. That police officer ain't been able to ride like this in years. He said, damn, thank you, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate it. But if you're watching this shit on YouTube, not on live right now, we're going to be back with another mother sucking video.